Good morning, and welcome to my channel. You're here today to listen to Kat's message of the day, so welcome. It's wonderful to have you here with me. Please remember, this is a collective group message. It's a channeled message where I tap into everyone's energy, myself's energy included. So if this message does not resonate with you, that's okay, just leave it. And if it does resonate, really take it on board and see how you can implement whatever the guidance is being given. Also, just to let you know, I am going to, just from these messages, maybe do a how-to video if that will assist you. And especially with today's message, I feel it's pivotal rather than giving you just this and then leaving you high and dry. So that's something that I want to implement moving forward with the messages that come in, to give you some learnings and some lessons around how to after you get the message. So let's deep dive into the message, and of course need my glasses to see. How well do you know your mindset and emotional state of being? Meaning yourself. Can you identify consciously when you're not in a positive emotional and mindset state? Have you consciously identified your triggers that impact your emotional and mindset state of being? Do you feel the anger, the frustration, or any other emotional unbalance? Do you feel it churning, tightening, or a sickening feeling in your gut first before that top blows? The key to emotional and mindset management for self is to know yourself well. If you don't feel you know your emotional and mindset state that well, then maybe it's time you did. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time just not to accept that you're having a shit day, or you're having a bad day, or what someone has said to you is bothering you. When you know your emotional and mindset state, you know your triggers, you have the ability to be able to manage them. And what I mean by that is know what works to get you out of that. A friend of mine uses the word funk, and I really like that word, funk, to get you out of that funk. So this is a really pivotal message that if you're starting your personal journey, your personal development journey, or you're really struggling with certain emotional things in your life right now, the more you get to know yourself and the tools that you can implement to get you out of that, it's going to really assist you to be in a far better emotional state of being and your mindset. So I am going to do a video on how to, and maybe offer some tools. I'm a big believer that tools are only there to assist you to learn how to further on, because to continuously implement tools is exhausting. And who wants to do hard work for all of their life? Tools are there, great, to assist you. But at the end of the day, it's so important that you go, vertical, and you really find the cause of everything, of why you feel the way you do, why you think the way you do. And this is really, so many more messages are coming through, and it's such a pivotal, and it's like a rabbit burrow. That this is just the beginning. This is just touching the surface, this message of the day. So I'm very grateful that what it gives me is that it gives me a guide as to what further information I can provide the community, whoever my tribe is, whoever needs to hear this today. So let's go into the next, which is the daily guidance book. What I do is I close my eyes. I'm guided as to stop on a left or a right page. I have no idea what I've pulled. And also I pull a card from the Universal Love deck, which is a healing. It's not an oracle. It's not a tarot. It's just a healing card deck. But today one jumped right out. So there's actually 2 cards for today's reading, which gives me the indication that there's some really pivotal information that needs to be shared today. So let's go on to the page. What have we got? Meditate. Well, that's definitely a great way to assist you to really learn about self, is to quieten your mind, breathe, and really look within. Go within, deep dive within, because that's where you find the answers. And that's what I was sharing about your emotional and mindset state, is going within. And, you know, the word meditate, a lot of people go, I don't know how to meditate. And I want to shift that word to just silence your mind. Just allow to hear crickets, if that makes sense, and self-discovery. And you can only learn about self deep within when you quiet all the external noise. So let's just look at it from that perspective rather than meditate, because I don't want that word for you to hold on to that word and go, no, I'm not going to do it. I would rather you hear me say, it's not meditate, it's take time out in nature, take a walk along the beach, go to your Zen zone and just really go inward. Really start asking, and you can ask the questions externally. All those questions in the message, I will write in the comments so you can write them down for yourself. You may want to do that work. And really sit and go, what are my triggers? What do I often get upset about? How does it make me feel? And this is going into the how-to. So I'm going to stop now because I'm digressing and I want to keep the message on track. So meditate. Approach meditation with ease and as a joyous escape. After all, you practice this activity naturally during moments of daydreaming or lucid awareness. Be unconcerned with rules or guidelines, lest this become a chore of judgery. Instead, allow your mind to quiet itself at its own pace and compassionately let your body slow down of its own accord. This is meditation. I didn't know that was going to come out on this page. It's a time when your mind is completely connected to your heavenly home, or I'm going to say to self. Think of it as hooking up to a fuel station where you're filled with energies, ideas, and tranquility. There are countless ways to calm your mind, and as we just mentioned, you shouldn't burden yourself with worries about your specific method. That you meditate is more important than how you do so. Closing your eyes and breathing deeply is one technique, as is sitting in front of an altar or relaxing outdoors in nature. The words meditate and medicate share the same root for good reason, since they're both approaches to health. Meditation is your free and portable healing agent whose only side effect are peace of mind and rejuvenation. Approach it as you would a delicious meal for its true spiritual holistic banquet. Enjoy your tranquil moments today in the spirit of feeding your needs and desires. Thought for today. I meditate in whatever way feels most comfortable and natural. I am mentally at ease and fully connected to spirit. I allow myself the freedom to quieten my mind and listen. This is so, wasn't aware that this page was going to actually explore different ways of meditation and offer you alternatives and explain what meditation really is, the core essence of meditation. And so they take that on board. And really, in essence, it's a message of just take time out for you to quieten yourself, and great opportunity to learn about self. I love it. Okay, so next is the card. I'm going to read the card that jumped out first, because clearly that's what's needed to be known. It was very desperately wanting to come out. Unbelievable. Balance. Wow. So appropriate for today. And I'm just saying that's also about Let's get the mindset and emotional state in balance. Let's get it in check. Let's know it so well, how to keep it balanced. So we'll go to balance. I'd love for you to take a breath if you want to close your eyes while I read this to you, because sometimes when we close our eyes, we're able to really hone in on the message and hear the words and absolutely absorb the words. There's a lady in the picture consoles a man who is sad and lonely. The man's heart is full of unexpressed emotions which at some point he is no longer able to contain. The tears flow and a healing occurs. Regardless of whether you are a male or female, this card mirrors what is happening energetically and emotionally inside you. It represents your yang masculine energy and the healing that automatically occurs when you open your heart and allow your feelings to flow through. There is no need to analyze anything. Simply release all you feel inside. If you feel like confiding in a trusted friend or health professional, then do it. Journal writing, or for men, brain dumping, is also very helpful and therapeutic. Start to make time for you. Be loving and gentle with yourself. This is a time to nurture you. Absolutely. It's a time to nurture you, to identify where your mindset and emotional state of being is. Learn about your triggers. Really get to know you. Okay, the next card is the one that I've actually drawn. Again, I close my eyes and just get guided to whatever card. And again, healing sounds. Absolutely. As you can see, I always get blown away. It makes me laugh. So let's go to healing sounds. I'll put my glasses on again. I'd love for you, if you've opened your eyes, to maybe take another breath and just close your eyes again as we read the next card. The lady holds a crystal sphere through which she is able to access ancient healing sounds. Your ears cannot hear these sounds, for they are the vibrations of spirit. But these healing vibrations will be felt on a spiritual level and will infuse and nourish every cell within your body, mind, and soul. Over the next few days, find a crystal that you are drawn to. You don't need to be an expert on crystals. Just pick one intuitively. So whichever one you're guided to pick, don't think about it, just pick it up. Try to find one that is small enough to carry with you. Hold it gently in your hands with your eyes closed. Relax and feel the healing energy radiating from it. Each crystal has a particular frequency and healing energy that is felt on a cellular level. That may sound a little bit woo-woo for you, and this is absolutely applicable for men. I'd love for any of you, if you feel comfortable, go to a shop, but make sure the crystals are mined ethically. It's really important, because if they're not, they've been traumatized almost, and it might sound weird, but they need to be cleansed. Get one that's about that big that you can put in your pocket. I always carry crystals, and it may just be the thing you need to really balance your emotional and mindset state of being. It may be a tool or a thing that can really assist you. So take that on board if that really resonates, and get yourself a beautiful crystal. It's nice. It doesn't matter whether male, female, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to wrap this up. However, I do want to do a video on a how-to about emotional and mindset state of being. And what's just come up is one specifically for men that I do want to do also about emotions. I'm not going to dive any further into it. However, I would love that you have an amazing day. And if there is anything in this video that you would like further for clarification, or would love a video on, a little bit of a deeper dive video on, please write a comment. I'd love interaction with my channel. I am endeavoring to grow it. It's something, and I've thoroughly enjoyed doing these messages of the day. And so till next time, take care, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.